Hello, this is Soul13 on Server 13 of the Android for Tokyo Ghoul Dark War. Entering the video contest. Start off by showing the different characters I have unlocked, which is quite the bit if I do say so myself. Everyone but the support SSR Kaneki mask. I am rather proud of the amount of people I have unlocked. If you go to my rank, you can see on my server, I have the most fame. Second most RC, sadly number 5 in the leveling scheme. And number 2 in the arena. Next, I'd like to show off my team. My beautiful Noro with his full champion gear. And his sweet passive, sweet passive. Just check that out. Attack speed and cooldown reduction. It's godly. And then my wounded Kaneki, 5-starred, my 5-starred half Kakuja Kaneki. They're all pretty great. Show you up how to level them up. You get these EXP potions. You just sink them into them. Once they get to a high enough level, it takes quite the bit to get it to the next one. Boop, 82. Everyone has different RC levels, as you can see, but that doesn't necessarily mean that someone's better than the other just because they have more RC. For instance, if I was to switch him out for the Sha-Chi, he has more raw attack power, technically more RC, but I think that the abilities that have Kakuja are better, especially once you 5-star him. One of his abilities will stun them. He can even stun Arima IXA, which is pretty impressive, before Arima will stun him. Well, you're also able to come over here and purchase these monthly cards. It gives you daily gems, really helps out. It's probably the main reason I have all the characters I have. Alright, I'd like to demonstrate the raid boss for y'all now. I love this game mode. That's how I got my Tatara to begin with, though it's not quite as relevant anymore since you're able to get Tatara through the VIP draws now, which honestly I think is pretty fair. Otherwise it would take forever for people to get Tatara. He's a good support, especially since there's not many SSR supports out, but honestly I like the DPS characters more. I probably won't wait to hit him for all the damage I could normally do since he was already damaged. I could have waited, but for the sake of speeding up this video, why would I want to do that? And then once I ult him with my Noro, I get an attack boost, and it's chomping away. That's why I love Noro. Boom, boom. He's not going to last another second. You get 5 hits, assuming you haven't used any throughout the day, but they recharge once every hour, so as long as you let them recharge after a certain time, you'll be able to have all 5 hits for the raid boss. Also, if you hit the raid boss right when he comes out, you'll be able to hit him a 6th time in the next hour, assuming you use all your hits, and then come back an hour later to do that extra one. Sometimes that extra hit will get you in the damage rankings if you're a low enough level. With me, on the other hand, really, I get in the damage rankings as if I hit them 5 times a day, but I'm top on my server, so. I have some pretty high VIP too. I figure I play this game every single day, why not spend some extra money on it? I spend $5 on an energy drink at the gas station anyhow. Might as well spend $5 on this game here and there. I've actually spent a little more than that, but that's kind of how it started. But getting the VIP is pretty useful, as you'll see after I'm done with this in the next 10 seconds or so. Because once you reach a certain VIP, you're able to sweep the raid boss, depending on how much you did for your last hit. See, I did 141 that hit, 141 mil. Come over here. Sweep him. Bam. Killed him there. Now I'll be able to hit him again and sweep him again. He'll be back around later tonight after about 5-6 hours, he'll come back for another one. You get to hit him twice a day, so you can, for a total of 5 to 12, depending on if you hit him 6 or 5 times per try. But later on, he has more HP and he'll stay around a lot longer, so I'll be able to hit him once and sweep twice or 3 times before he actually dies. It makes it nice. Sitting here hitting him 5 times without sweeping can take up a little extra time. Part of the charm of this game is that you're able to sweep things and do auto battles. Not everything has auto battle, and keep in mind, auto battle is not nearly as good as doing it yourself. I mean, you're controlling the character, you definitely have a lot more input and can do more damage. But still, it's nice, and so part of that is that you can play the game on the side, you know. But it does reward you if you put the effort in. Those monthly cards give you daily sweep cards too, because a portion of the sweeping is used with sweep cards. Other than this is, as long as you got a try, you can sweep indefinitely on that. He is done. I am number 1 right now. And there's a contribution ranking. Contribution scales off of these characters at the bottom here. If you got one of those on your team, then it'll increase how much contribution you get. Oh, look at that. Nico plays at a low. High low. Oop, almost didn't send it. There's even organization mode, which is pretty cool. This right here is the vice leader is my best friend in real life, so it's pretty cool that we get to cooperate and play with each other. See, he has number 1 damage right now. These are everyone that's hit it throughout the day. I'm going to come in here and finish it up. Arima can be a bit of a pain because, like I said, he'll throw up his shield right away, and if you hit him, you'll heal him. And he stuns a character when he does that. They can't move. Oh, there it is, can't move. And right after this, he's going to jet forward stun. So I'm going to go off and do that. Hit him, hit him. Hurry up and get in my next one. Hit him, hit him. Oh, don't hit him while he's healing. And hit him again. Luckily, I do plenty of damage, so I'm not worried about not being able to defeat him. And he's a goner. Chomp, chomp. The Noro Banhammer. I'll demonstrate the auto battle now, since I can easily auto battle this. I prefer to run up on him to begin with, that way I can get him in the position I want my character to be in when he starts auto battling. Sometimes Noro won't use his ult if you're not close enough in the auto battle. You can just fix that by moving forward a little bit, or just pressing the ult yourself if you wish. See, he doesn't want to use it. If I go ahead and hit that for him, though, it'll work no matter what. As you can probably guess, I would have beaten him by now if I was playing by myself, but you know, the convenience of the auto battle is that you can set your phone down and let it go. Assuming you know you're going to kill him for sure. There's no doubt. The auto battle stays on too once you go into another one. You have to manually turn it off in between rounds or back on, depending if you turned it off or on the last round. You'll stay at the beginning until he actually spawns, and then your characters start to run. That's why if you're pressed on time, it's better just to start running before the character spawns. And then they go. He won't even last 5 seconds. Boom. I love Wounded Kaneki. He has such cool moves. I got pretty lucky on pulling him. Sometimes I feel like the RNG king. And then you get to collect your rewards. I like to do every 3. And there we go. Later on, everybody else will be able to collect their rewards. They send you into your mail some things you can claim. It's very important that y'all finish it every day. If you can't finish it, then you're going to be missing out on some rewards, and there it is. And the longer you stay in throughout the day, the more you get to collect, up to 2 hours. So it's worth staying for the full 2 hours to get that 30 gems. They stack up for sure. Come over here to the feeding grounds if you want. This right here gives you things to level up and refine your RC cells. And then you go and you dump your strongest characters in them. So it scales off the benefit, as you can see right here. It goes from being 100 to 275 is the most you can get. And then from here, this is where you combine shards. Sweep 5 times, or you can do them manually. Sweeping's always faster. Combine that, I got myself a new Ultimate Havoc RC cell. I even have some saved up ones over here. I need to build another one. I'm in the midst of trying to refine my RC cell for Noro. Which one is I thought I had another one. I think it's that one. Yep. Go ahead and open it up. Start building the next one. So you have to have an advanced one in order to build it. I got 2 of them in the bank that I'm not using, just waiting to level it up. You don't always get lucky and pull them on your first couple sweeps. Sometimes you don't even get them out of the first 10, but whatever. Ooh, got a little lucky on that one. One more sweep. Oh, no. 2 out of 10, that's not bad, that's not bad. Not bad at all. And you do your daily missions. They give you some experience points, sweep cards, and then also to go towards this where you can unlock more. Clear normal stages, stuff like that. Pretty simple. I'm pretty far in here, but once you get up to a certain level, probably around 30-ish, it starts becoming pretty hard and challenging. You can't just auto battle them all. And I'm pretty busy doing other stuff. Mystery shop. If you buy things from the mystery shop every day, there's a mission for that. I personally think the evolutionary cells are worth it, but I have plenty right now, so I don't need them. Go ahead and refresh for 5 diamonds. I'll pick up this right here. I don't need those. Come back out here. Boom. Collect it for that. As you can see, there's a fame level too. You get more famous, more powerful depending upon the star level and prestige level of your characters. I think I've come quite a bit, hence the reason I'm number 1 on my server. Alright. There's also a nice little mode here. If you do it 5 times, you get your experience. 25 to get some extra points. Used to get these. Now, these rare gems are pretty important. You want to buy them every day. They're used to get the champion items from the Cochlea, from their shop. It takes 2 to get 1, so you need about 110 or so. How many I have for 1 item? Maybe a little more, maybe more like 120, 125, something like that, 126. And it takes a lot though. Every day, you see I got 1 free reset attempt. I can reset and sweep on up to 85. That's pretty important because you don't want to sit there and have to go all the way through them every single day. Now, for simplicity's sake, I am not going to make you wait all the way to 82. I'll stop it at 13 today, and I'll do it later. You can just go back and hit sweep again without any penalty, and it'll start off from where you were if you accidentally exit out of it, so no big deal. We'll stop it again on 20, and it'll go all the way up to there later. I'll do that when I'm off the video. There are these daily events. This is how you get gold into this event. In the second event, you get EXP. And these are how you get the evolutionary potions. Those last three, those alternate daily. The evolutionary potions will be used to level up these guys. See, he got to be 85 to get him up. Next one I'm going to level up is him. So I need more DPS. If you click the icon of it, it'll show you where you can get them. So I come over here, sweep this 5 times, and another 10. See, that's what's giving me every time. Gotta do this every day, and eventually I'll build up enough to level him up to the orange. He's purple right now, but I can get more from doing these two. I'll do one of them right now. I'll do the EXP one. It's pretty quick and easy for me. I've unlocked them all. The last one, to get the last level, you have to be 80. Once you're 80, you pretty much reached it. All I gotta do is come over here and use my ult and throw down the banhammer. Bam, I'm done. If you raise your VIP as well, it does give you a little extra perks. Where you can use 75 diamonds the first time, 150 diamonds the second time to go in here and buy some more trial attempts. I'm going to go ahead and buy an extra trial attempt and do it again, just because I have a lot of characters that need to be leveled up. So I very much so think that it's worth doing it again. I don't think it's worth doing it again unless you're already level 80, or I think maybe it's 75 where you unlock the last level of the EXP challenge. Just because, I mean, you're paying gems and that's your currency to get the characters, so I mean, make sure you're getting what you want, I don't think if you're on level 1 or 2 or 3 of the challenge, it's worth spending 75 gems to redo it again, but definitely worth it if you have the last one unlocked, and maybe the second to last one. You could do that for every single one. Like, if I wanted to go and do it for this one, it'd be 75 gems the first time, 150 that one. It's not like I can only choose 2, or, choose 1 to do twice a day, or split up one of each, There's some other modes too. Here's the real-time battle. I only do this once a day. You can do it up to 99 times a day, to move up the ranks, but I get really annoyed if I try to get too serious with it, just because if you lose more rank up to a certain level, like after you hit A. If you lose the match, you lose like 16 points, and if you win, you get like 6. So if you lose one, which you're going to lose one, it's kind of annoying. And if you're online and it keeps matching you with the same person, and they're better than you, and there's no way you're going to beat them, and you lose like 3 times, that sets you back quite a bit. And it's just annoying, I mean, I don't want to deal with that, so I play once. I don't care if I win or lose. I get it over with, get my experience. I'm happy, I'm happy at that point, and I don't get frustrated. I've messaged GameSamba. I've told them, hey, you need to reward people who don't exit out of the champ select. Like right now, if I exit out of this right now, this person right here will be stuck in this until they close the app. And I think that's annoying, so, people do force exit because they're like, oh, I'm not going to win, I'm just going to go ahead and force exit, which is, I get it sometimes, especially if you keep getting paired up with the same person, it gets annoying. So I think what they should end up doing is just rewarding people for, just participating and not canceling out of the champ select. As simple as that, Rima's pretty easy to defeat, believe it or not. People think that they're all sly and whatnot with him because he has his healing shield and everything and he can stun you. But if you have Noro, all you gotta really do is just kind of keep auto attacking, because you don't want to like hurt yourself. You'll keep healthy completely. As long as you keep healing yourself, he'll be struggling and trying to get some damage on you because he can't do damage at all. Look at that. Oop, oop. Now if I just stop attacking him, run around, and keep away from him, there's no way he'll be able to beat me. Assuming I want to go out the whole clock, that's the thing. That's another thing. So it can be annoying too, because some of these champs are they're designed to just troll. I mean, Arima's not going to win a match unless he's way overpowered. It's as simple as that, but he's designed to troll out the clock, and that's annoying. I mean, do you really want to sit here and watch me do this for 2 minutes? You know? So, and like I said, I don't really care about the arena too much, so I'm going to be nice. I'm going to quit this and not sit here and bother y'all. Of course, I probably could have won if I tried it out, and I had much more RC than him, but, you know, I'm not trying to make this a big troll game for y'all. Nonetheless, I can get in there, do my PvP. I can go ahead and collect my, real-time battle, collect my 50 experience for it. I got that done. I mean, sadly, if you're willing to go through it, you get a decent enough reward. If you're willing to go through it, you get Ayato shards, SSR Ayato shards, so you get shards for him. You got to get up to S rank and double S rank and triple S rank in order to get them, though. So it can be a bit of a headache, and it resets every week, every Monday, every Monday it resets. So it can be a bit of a headache. I don't know if you want to do that or not. I'm personally just waiting for Game Samba to revamp it, make it to where maybe you get like +1 every single time, like even if you lose and you didn't, as long as you didn't cancel out of the champ select, you get like +1 to your rank, and you don't lose rank if you lose. That way you're always going up. And, I feel like, because you got to get to 800 points to get even 10 Ayato shards. So I feel like if you can't lose one, or can't win one, and you lose them all, you lose 800, you deserve 10 Ayato shards, man. If you want to lose 800 to the same people or whatever, go ahead and do it, right? That's what I feel. So hopefully they'll implement that into future updates. It would be nice. I'd actually participate then. The PvE can take a while to load up, You gotta pretty much connect to 2 other people. I'm sure they'll optimize it later in the future. Sadly, a lot of people don't play this mode either. They just come and go in here and they just do it for the daily mission, so they don't care if they win or not. This is how you get points to buy things from the arena shop or the PvP shop, though. So if you're into PvP and you like buying the gems and everything from there, not the in-game currency gems, the gems you use to equip to your characters. I'll show you those after I'm done with here. You gotta do this mode, and you gotta do the PvP to really get those. They hand them out in like daily tasks and top-up rewards too, but this is the main way to get them. My Noro's a god. What are you doing in the corner there, Gourmet? Come on, Tsukiyama. Get a little healthy. Banhammer. I've come to realize that when you're playing with people who don't play and you're being Noro, you can kind of sit back and get them in your sights, and they just go after them. Makes it a little easy. Also, I wouldn't even bother attacking them. You gotta attack them 3 times to kill them, and they still explode after you kill them, so you just run away from those guys. This Kaneki right here is a little annoying because you gotta wait 5 seconds after you defeat him for him to die. Just keep hitting him until the 5 seconds is up. That's his 5-star passive ability. Once he gets down to 0, he can hang on for 5 seconds. Some people think that that'll allow you to kill Noro, but whatever they think. I'm definitely not about to use that Ken Kaneki on my team. I'd much rather use the SSR versions of them. And there's that. And like I said, if you come over here, there's not the ranking, the point shop. You gotta use those. I got a bunch because I really don't buy much from here anymore, but they can be useful because once you get up to the triple S, you can actually buy 5 a day. Technically 10 if you want to use I wouldn't spend 400 on 5 shards of them, so screw that. But you can do that if you get up to triple S. If you ever do get up to triple S, 720 points. That takes freaking ever. Especially with the current system, you better hope you don't lose any at all. More realistically, you can get to gold with 180, and then you can buy Black Dog through there. So it's not like doing the PvP and PvE is not useful, especially for people who don't have Black Dog yet. You know, it's very useful in that respect. There's another mode here called Training Center. I'll do this real quick. There's single lane and two lane. It's kind of like League of Legends. I don't know if I'm allowed to drop that name on here. Hopefully I am. It's not. It's not 100% like it, especially since it's not what the game is centered around. There's no jungle or anything like that. It's mainly just it's a tower defense is what it is. You know, essentially League of Legends is a tower defense game too. You can either auto battle it or you can run it yourself. I usually just auto battle it on through. I usually win, but to be honest, it goes by a lot faster if you're not auto battling. But we'll just start off auto battling for now. Yamri will run in there and soak up some of that damage. Turn it off. Oop, oop, oop. I'll go ahead and kick the healing. Ult. Drop the ban hammer. Bam, bam. Bam. And the wave progresses. Didn't even lose a single character. That was successful. Take down this turret. And if you do happen to trigger your ultimate, it will increase the amount of damage you do on the turret too. As long as you're Noro, of course. With his lovely passive ability. And his ultimate ability increases attack damage by 200% for a short amount of time. You'll see the icon that just disappeared in the bottom there. That shows that ultimate is in effect. The other two icons you see at the bottom there to display Noro's passive of attack increase, and Yamri's passive is to give a critical boost. That's it once you hit level 5. Sorry, level 5 with him though. So he doesn't have that at all times. Same with the cooldown reduction with Noro. You gotta hit start level 5 for that. Ooh, 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 that was a close one. I almost died. And using Noro's ultimate does hurt him, just so you know. I can probably run away from that. See if I can. So he would have died for sure if I wasn't controlling right there. He would have died by now. But Yamri's other than the critical boost that comes at star level 5, he normally just does he heals people based upon the amount of damage that an ability does. So that's pretty useful, especially once you level him up and he starts doing some good damage. Alright, we'll go ahead. It's not like League of Legends in the respect that you can hit the enemy champs underneath the tower and you will not be hit first. It always targets your minions first, so that's nice to know. You don't got to worry about avoiding hitting underneath the turret like in League of Legends. That'll get you killed in that game for sure. Bam, bam. Alright, a lot of people think that Almond Ojima is a god too because he has a passive that he heals for everything he misses. Like if he dodges an attack, he heals. But the funny thing is, a lot of people don't realize that it doesn't work with abilities. It only works with standard attacks. So if you got a DPS with some major ability damage, you just avoid hitting him with an auto attack, and, because when you level up his star level, he gains dodge rate increase. So you just don't auto attack him. You kill him with your abilities, and he dies pretty quickly. Well, that's most of it. It's pretty fun. I do this every day. Hence the reason why I'm top on my server. And there's also, other than the raid boss and ghoul expulsions, you can also do these little ones, and they give you extra like item shards and Evo cells and things like that, all the way up to him. And I could go and auto battle those if I wanted to, starting after server reset. But I don't really mess with it too much. It doesn't really benefit me too greatly. It's not a waste of time, but I got other things I'm doing. How are you? Hopefully he's online still. I'm well. Making a video. Nope, he's offline. For some reason, you can only message your friends when they're online, which is weird, but whatever. And you can keep on going to do that. Every day, they also give you free pools, 5 free tries on on the gold, or you can spend gold on it, or you can just get your 5 free tries. Every 5 minutes you can do another one. There's nothing too special in here, but that doesn't mean it's useless. I mean, after you have your 5 free ones, you get your experience, and it also, I find that it's a lot harder to 5-star the little guys, because I just come by them a lot less, and when you do pull a full set of them, you only get like 10, 30 shards instead of a full 50 shards or 80 shards, you would get from one of the other ones. And then right here's the diamond pool. They give you one free one of those like every other day, but I got enough cards to where every other day, I can use a card to get my diamond pool. Or if you want, you can use the VIP pool, and it'll also give you the diamond pool. One of these. There's a mission just for diamond pools. Under the feeling luxury draw is what it's called. There's also a mission for leveling up your items. So if you come over to your equipment, you level them up 15 times a day, and then you can refine them twice a day, and you get missions for that. There's missions for leveling up your RC cells. There's some various ones. I'm not going to go through them all, but hey, let's go through here. And daily accumulated. Which one is it? I got a little daily accumulation earlier because I bought that monthly card. Diamond draws. See, they reward you for doing diamond draws. This is part of the daily tasks. I would do a diamond draw for you. VIP draw. If you do 10 in a row, or you do 10 in general, you get the guaranteed shards for one of these ones. But I'm actually saving my gems right now for that support Kaneki. I really want him. Though I would do one. I'll go ahead and do one of these though. Nothing too special. Well, that's about it. I believe I've reached my 5 minutes. I believe I've shown enough of the game as well. Oh yeah, there's also a lucky wheel that comes around every once in a while. That's nice too. They give you one free one a day. I don't ever go into it. I mean, sometimes they can give you like good rewards, but I prefer to save my gems for the characters personally, or for champ items or RC items, or ultimate RC cells, things like that. They also give you daily sign-in bonuses once you reach them. If you get VIP, they increase the amount you get from these two, the diamonds and the characters. So there's a lot of little things that VIP helps out with, and it's definitely worth at least becoming VIP 1 or 2 or 3. Personally, I would say 4. 5, I think you did 5 to unlock this last one right here, if you care about that. Well, that's about it, and if anybody has any questions or anything, feel free to message me here on YouTube. I'd love to help out. Take care, and thank you for watching my video.